السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. I have a question for those couple, Avery and his wife. What happened to an unbaptized infant and children in Christianity if they die? The answer is different between Orthodox, Catholic, and Protestant. They all said, we don't know, because Bible never mentioned anything about them. If you come to the Catholic said they will go to a place called limbo, a place between hell and heaven. Nobody knows what will happen to them. We cannot say about that. We only entrusted to God's mercy, and He will be the one who will decide. But nothing in the Bible spoke about this matter. And they said without no baptismal, no salvation. If you come to the Orthodox said almost the same thing. If there is no baptismal, no salvation. And they entrust them only to God's mercy. If you come to the Protestant, they have several opinions, different opinions. Some says they will go to hell. Others says they leave it to God's mercy. They entrust it to God's mercy. Others says to heaven. But in general, all of them said that the Bible never said anything about this. The Bible never mentioned anything about this. But the Bible said that there is no salvation without baptismal. If you are not baptized, you are not saved. So this is a question for you. I want you to answer me. I want to share this video with you. That's Bishop Raphael from the Orthodox Church, Coptic Orthodox Church in Egypt. They asked him a question. What will happen to those infants and children who will die and they are not baptized? If they will die before they get baptized. Listen to his answer. And I will translate it to you in English. It's in Arabic.
حد بيسأل لو في طفل مات من غير ما يتعمد يروح النار.
He said, someone is asking, what will happen to the infant and children if they died unbaptized? Will they go to hellfire?
احنا عندنا قاعدتين مهمين لازم نحطهم في بالنا واحنا بنفكر في الحالة دي.
He said we have two rulings in regard to this matter. We have to think about them if we have a case like this.
القاعدة الأولى أنه لا يوجد خلاص إلا بالمعمودية.
Ruling number one, there is no salvation whatsoever without baptismal.
قالها السيد المسيح بوضوح.
Jesus Christ said this explicitly and clearly.
في إنجيل يوحنا صح 3 العدد 3.
In John 3:3.
ويوحنا 3:5.
And John 3:5. Jesus said explicitly, there is no salvation without no baptismal.
إن كان أحد لا يولد من الماء والروح لا يقدر أن يدخل ملكوت الله.
If anyone was not baptized, he will never enter heaven whatsoever.
وفسرها بأن المولود من الجسد جسد هو والمولود من الروح هو روح. فالإنسان المولود من بابا وماما الكيان بتاعه كله كيان جسداني حتى الروح جسدانية. لما بنتعمد يتحول كيان الإنسان إلى كيان روحاني حتى جسده يبقى روحاني.
He said when you get baptized, your body transfer from physical to spiritual. So therefore you have to be baptized to have salvation.
ودي البذرة اللي بتتزرع فينا عشان تعطينا حياة أبدية.
So this is the only way for us to have the eternal life hereafter.
طب ازاي من غير البذرة دي الإنسان يحيا حياة أبدية؟ ملهاش حل.
So without no baptismal, there is no salvation. There is no solution whatsoever.
طب دي القاعدة الأولى إن هو لابد من المعمودية لدخول السماء.
So this is the first ruling that you cannot enter heaven without no baptismal.
القاعدة الثانية إيه؟ أن الله لا يمكن يظلم حد.
The second ruling is that God is not God of injustice.
أظن دي متفق عليه.
And we all agree on this.
هيعمل إيه بقى مع الأطفال؟ إحنا ما نعرفش.
What will he do with the children who died without no baptismal? We don't know whatsoever. That's what he said. What will God do with those children who died without no baptismal? He said, we do not know.
ومش من حقنا نفتي.
And it's not our right to give fatwa about that. He said, مش من حقنا نفتي. We have no right to make fatwa about this.
لأن لو ربنا عايز يقول كان ذكرها في الكتاب المقدس حالة الأطفال هيحصل فيها إيه.
Because if God wanted to tell us about this matter, he would have mentioned this in the Bible. But God never mentioned this in the Bible, so therefore we have no right to speak about it, and we have no right to make our own fatwa.
لكن هو مش هيظلم حد. طفل ده ملوش ذنب.
So he will not be unjust to anybody.
وفي نفس الوقت هو وارث خطية آدم ووارث الطبيعة الفاسدة.
At the same time, this child inherited the sin of Adam.
ما ينفعش يدخل السماء. هيعمل معاهم إيه؟
He will never enter heaven. But what will God do with them?
دي بتاعته بقى.
This is for God. He's the one who will decide, not us. That's what he said. Bishop Raphael from the Orthodox Coptic Church in Egypt. So my question here to all Christians, including Avri and his wife, what will happen to those infants and children who will die and they were not baptized according to the Bible? You heard them what they said. They will not enter kingdom of heaven. They will not inherit kingdom of heaven. Why? Because they were not baptized. And the only salvation for a Christian from the sin of Adam is baptismal. So those children, infants, will never inherit kingdom of heaven, and they will only entrust them to God's mercy. And the Bible never mentioned anything about that. And some opinions said that they will go to hell. They will not even inherit heaven. Orthodox said if they will not enter hell, they will never inherit kingdom of heaven, and they will never be blessed in the life hereafter by God because they were not baptized. So I hope that you learn something here, Avery and your wife, about children and infants who died in Christianity without no baptismal. Now my question for you, what is the sin of those kids who did nothing in their life to not inherit kingdom of heaven? Is this just or unjust? Thank you very much. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.